All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. On Onebar with Lupagus, we're going to be talking about the receivers on the roster bubble, locks, some guys that will be scratching to make that team, maybe some practice squatters. Before we get into that, hit up minigrown.com. Use that promo code ONELUP for 50% off. One Lup, made right here in the great state of Minnesota. Speaking of Minnesota, let's do the bubble, the receiver bubbles.
Yeah, on the Minnesota Vikings. That's the Minnesota tie-in you were alluding to there. Yeah, and I know you got a nice graphic. I don't think there's a lot of question here. This is pretty cut and dry, in my opinion.
Really? I don't think. Oh, for the locks? I mean, the locks.
For this, yeah. I mean, even the whole thing, like who's on the bubble, who's not. I think with the receivers, it's a little bit clearer than other positions. But yeah, Justin Jefferson, best in the game. Jordan Addison, a little bit of suspension there. We're expecting to happen this year. Jalen Nailor, Ty Felton, the rookie third-round pick, ain't going anywhere. Nailor's the question here. I think we're both on the same page. He's making this team. Where he falls on the depth chart is the question.
Yeah, he's definitely going to make it. Love or hate Jalen Nailor. I mean, I keep saying I hope he's like the number 4. I hope Ty Felton just comes out and balls his nuts off. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of on the opposite. I mean, the locks are easy, but after this, I think it's just complete muddy waters. I don't have a clue how this thing is going to shake out. But let's take, and speaking of receivers, it's Justin Jefferson's birthday.
Is it really?
Justin, we know you're watching. We want to wish you a happy birthday from the Onebar and Lupagus Show. Let's go to the bubble. Yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you so much. Rondale Moore, the prized free agent signing. Tim Jones, another free agent signing. And then Lucky Jackson, a guy the team does seem pretty high on. I'm surprised he's still here. So that's why I think he's on the bubble.
They're so high on him, he never plays. The dude hasn't played since 2023. Lucky Jackson, I mean, this is just, I don't know where else to put him. I mean, he's always here. He doesn't play. He clearly deserves a spot in the NFL. He's a good receiver. It's just he doesn't get on the field with the Vikings. So that's my Lucky Jackson spiel.
He does it. And, I mean, you think there's one spot? We usually keep 5 receivers, don't we? I mean, sometimes we've done 6, but I'm expecting 5 to be kept. So Tim Jones, I mean, he's a special temer, not quite as an accomplished receiver as Rondale Moore, a guy who's not that accomplished himself because he's been injured, hasn't lived up to that very high second-round billing. I know he's like a big signing, but there's no guarantee he's making this team.
No, I mean, the name itself is big because he was drafted so early. The signing itself, I don't think it's a big by any means. I do think they keep 6, especially with the Jordan Addison looming potential suspension. I don't see how they keep 5, especially with Jalen Nailor and Ty Felton is kind of the unproven rookie as of now anyways. So I do think they'll keep 6. Rondale Moore, one of these guys could stick around if, in fact, Addison is suspended at the beginning of the season. Rondale Moore probably makes the most sense. Tim Jones, special teamer. And Lucky Jackson, they just love more than anything. So these are our bubble guys. But let's get into the next group. I want one of these dudes just ball out and snipe one of these guys' jobs because even though they're considered long shots, they all have a chance. And Silas Bolden, return guy, had a very good college career, kind of that elusive receiver, getting rave reviews ever since he's been with the Vikings. I'll let you take Mr. Thomas.
Well, Thayer Thomas, friend of the show, our pal. I just saw a highlight of him ripping up again. Smooth route runner, good hands. Again, a guy we maybe thought was going to crack the roster a year ago. It hasn't happened yet. This is his 3rd try. I think it might be his last one. But a guy, I'm still holding out hope that Thayer Thomas can be that sneaky option on this team, like wide receiver 5 or 6.
The only thing with Thomas is he's done very well in every mini camp and every OTA, and again they just never really decided to put him up there. Again, a guy who can return. He had a little bit of some issues there in preseason a couple of years ago, but he does offer that. I mean, he's the perfect slot receiver. Mr. Jones, a guy that the Vikings kept around last year, gave a big signing bonus to. They clearly love him. He would be a guy that I'd love to step up.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, talented receiver from Maryland, like you said, high on him. Like they gave him the extra money last year, and now we just got to see it. Like I know he had some injury issues; it took him a little bit to get on the field, but he did make some plays last year in the preseason. So a guy I think does have one of the best shots of these guys in the long shot column.
Yeah, long shot. Now we're really getting into long shots, but anything is possible. Robert Lewis, the receiver from Auburn. Dante Fleming, Miles Price. The thing these guys do offer, again, like Miles Price, he's a very speedy, small receiver from Indiana, I think. Like all these guys in this long shot do offer more than just a one-trick pony at being a receiver.
Yeah, and they're going to need that to make this team. So those are our receivers on the bubble. Yeah, it does get cloudy after Ty Felton there. Who's going to be capped? Who's going to be sent packing? And which one of these long shots, if any, is going to step up?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna put on my old prediction ball cap, obviously the first four, I am gonna say Rondale Moore sticks around and Tim Jones. The rest going to the practice squad. Silas Bolden being a sneaky one.
Yeah, this one might just be kind of missionary, boring and plain. Like they just keep the two veterans. Because like you made a great point of, Addison being suspended, they're going to probably want someone who's somewhat proven there to fill in. So yeah,
the only thing with Tim Jones is if Tavier Thomas makes the roster as a cornerback, Tim Jones, I mean, his bread and butter special teams, that makes him a little more expendable because I don't know if he really catches that many balls, but there you have it.
Doesn't mean he can't. Doesn't mean he can't.
That is the wide receiver group. Who is on the bubble? Who is not? Let us know in the comments. Also, remember to get your butts over to Mini Grow and use that promo code 1LUP, 50% off.
And remember this. Scientists have recently discovered a species of frog whose eyes are inside its mouth.
Oh, gross.